Christianity is being chipped away at in this country. In this country. It's being chipped away at, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Like a state dinner. That's what participants are saying about the scene at the White House tonight. But the president was not honoring foreign dignitaries. The focus was on evangelical leaders. As we mentioned earlier, the president made some news there tonight saying he appreciates the work of Senator John McCain. But that's not all he had to say.
We're here this evening to celebrate America's heritage of faith, family, and freedom. As you know, in recent years, the government tried to undermine religious freedom. But the attacks on communities of faith are over. We've ended it. We've ended it. Unlike some before us, we are protecting your religious liberty. In the last 18 months alone, we have stopped the Johnson Amendment from interfering with your First Amendment rights. Big deal. It's a big deal. We've taken action to defend the religious conscience of doctors, nurses, teachers, students, preachers, faith groups, and religious employers. We sent the entire executive branch guidance on protecting religious liberty, big deal. Brought the Faith and Opportunity Initiative to the White House, reinstated the Mexico City policy we first put into place, and if you study it, and most of you know about this, first under President Ronald Reagan, not since then, the Mexico City policy. We propose regulations to prevent Title X taxpayer funding from subsidizing abortion. I was the first president to stand in the Rose Garden to address the March for Life, first one. My administration has strongly spoken out against religious persecution around the world, including the persecution of Christians all over the world. What's going on? And for that, we've become not only a strong voice, but a very, very powerful force. We're stopping a lot of bad things from happening. We brought home hostages from North Korea, including an American pastor. And we're fighting to release Pastor Brunson from Turkey, and we've made great progress. We've recognized the capital of Israel and opened the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. Every day we're standing for religious believers because we know that faith and family, not government and bureaucracy, are the center of American life. And we know that freedom is a gift from our Creator. Here in the state dining room, carved into this fireplace, is the famous prayer of John Adams. It says, "I pray heaven to bestow the best of blessings on this house." And that's really what it is. This is an incredible house. It means so much to our country, means so much to the world. And it means really so much to religion and to Christians. So it's an honor to have you. Together, we will uplift our nation in prayer, defend the sanctity of life, and forever proudly remain one nation under God. So thank you again to all of my friends and faith leaders for being here tonight. You are really special people. The support you've given me has been incredible, but I really don't feel guilty because I have given you a lot back, just about everything I promised. And as one of our great pastors just said, actually, you've given us much more, sir, than you've promised, and I think that's true in many respects.
Pastor of First Baptist Dallas, Dr. Robert Jeffress, the Fox News contributor, was there. He joins us tonight live in Washington. Good to have you on set with us tonight.
Good to be here in person, Shannon.
Okay, so tell us about this dinner. I understand the president talked about your support, evangelical support of him, and what he's tried to do in return.
Well, he did. And, you know, I guess the headline from the evening would be Evangelicals remain enthusiastically supportive of President Trump. And, you know, the headlines that we've all seen recently, I knew they wouldn't affect my support of the president, but I did wonder how it might affect some others in the room. Well, the answer is there's no effect. I mean, this was a beautiful state dinner organized by the First Lady, but it almost turned into a campaign rally. I mean, leader after leader stood up and spontaneously started talking about why they supported President Trump. And Shannon, I know a lot of people are still perplexed. Why are Christians so supportive of Donald Trump? Well, it's really not that hard to figure out when you realize he is the most pro-life, pro-religious liberty, pro-conservative judiciary in history, and that includes either Bush or Ronald Reagan. I think that's why evangelicals remain committed to this president, and they're not going to turn away from him soon.
Under my administration, free speech does not end at the steps of a cathedral or a synagogue or any other house of worship. We are giving our churches their voices back. We are giving them back in the highest
So let me state this right up front. A Trump administration, our Christian heritage, will be cherished, protected, defended, like you've never seen before.